All right, so in my last video, I finally showed you how to start rendering Alpine data. Simple information, simple values, etc. In this one, we're going to talk about conditionals, i.e., how to show or hide something based on your data. And once again, my data here is hard coded, but obviously in the real world, it'd be a bit more dynamic, and you'll see examples of that later on. So Alpine has two ways of doing this. The first is xshow, which will make something hidden or visible in the DOM. And the next one is xif, which actually removes or adds something to the DOM and has slightly more complex usage. Let's start with xshow because it is the simplest. And you see I have two variables already. I have a name and I have an age. I'm going to drop in a directive with xshow, and you can see it's as simple as that. I have my div tag. I'm saying to show it if name equals Raymond, and you can see it shows up in my HTML. If I change my name to say Raymonda, we will see that it just goes away. Easy peasy. Now, I mentioned xif is a bit more complex. Let me show you how. First off, you have to use it on a template tag, like so. And you also have to have one root element, and that could be a P, it could be a div tag, but there has to be only one. So you could see I'm using a bit of logic here, age greater than 40. If I were to change that, my age to 5, for example, it should go away. I'll bring it back to 50. And if you forget to use a root element, you will get an error. So let's go and get rid of it. And we will open up our console, and we could see we get an error from Alpine. So I will go ahead and restore that and clear this, and everything should be good. Now, if you're wondering, if there's an xif, is there an xelse? There is not. However, I can go in here and drop right next to it another template that basically has the else logic. In this case, age less than or equal to 40. And if I go and change my age, we will see that that swapped out. Now, if I were to open my DevTools and inspect the DOM, even if my name wasn't Raymond, that div would still be there. It would just be hidden. But in this case, with the xif, this P and this template will not be in the DOM. And that's it.